All right, let's go get the plaque. We did make a plaque. Let's go ahead and load that in. And we're going to find plaque right there. So if you'll recall, that was our plaque. Let's go ahead and copy that one. Go back to, oops, I've lost it. Let's go back to our mausoleum 4. Again, I'm just going to arrow key down. I mean, you don't have to. I can actually just paste it from here and then move it down. And we're going to hit F. And let's see where our door is. Oops, I accidentally deleted the door. Not sure how I accidentally deleted the door. Let's go back to it. I'm going to copy it and mausoleum, and we're going to scroll down again just to be sure. I don't know how I lost the door. Interesting. So paste it. All right. Now I'm not sure that I want the plaque necessarily here. Maybe up on top, and the lintel might be a little more interesting. I'm just going to go ahead and save this up. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate the plaque for now, and I'm going to move it up, get out of perspective, W, and let's just go ahead and click that and move it up. Okay, I'm also going to move it out. It's hard to see when you can't actually see it, so I'm going to move it forward. All right, it's a little small. Let's go ahead and go to our deformation, and we are going to scale it up. Grab this and we'll move it back down. Let's go ahead and scale it up a little bit more and move it right back down. I actually kind of like it. I think it'd actually be kind of cool up in the lintel area. All right, let's go ahead and move it back. Oops, and I was down a little bit. Let's see. Actually, I kind of like that better. I like it better up there. Let's go ahead and turn off the one underneath. Yeah, actually I do. I like it better there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and save that since we're going to keep it that way. Just as the next file up. And I'm going to go ahead and delete the subtool that we're not going to keep. I mean, no sense having it if we're not going to keep it. All right, one of the next things I want to look at doing is creating the steps for this. And what I think I'll do is, because I'm only going to need literally like one row of our stones. Oh, and I just noticed, oh, we have a gap here on our stone back. So let's go down to our stone. Yeah, that's that side. W. There we go. And we need to scale this one in. Okay. I guess I accidentally undid one of those and overrode it, I guess. So let's go ahead and make sure we save that again. There we go. All right, anyway, I only need literally one of these rows that I can then make all of these steps with. So what I think I'll do is from this side, I'll go ahead and duplicate this. I'm going to hide everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to grab these 4 bricks here. And actually, you know what? I can just move this around. It's fine. Let's grab our base, or turn the base on so we can see where we need to put this. And let's go ahead and just move this out. I'm going to grab all of these like this. I'll do one like this. W. Well, actually, I didn't need to do that. I can do it this way. There we go. All right. I'm going to grab these, Control W, these, Control W, these, Control W, oops, and these, Control W. So what I'm doing is I'm going to delete out what I don't need, which is those, geometry, and we're going to delete hidden. I need these all turned on their sides, so I'm just going to do a rotate, which is the R, and move this around. Okay, now we're basically building the four sides, which is basically going to be the four sides, which you can't see right there. Let me turn the transparency on so you can see it. Okay, so we have four sides of these things to do. So what I'll do is I'll grab this one and, oops, make sure we're in the move. So we're going to create a side here. All right, I'm going to grab this one and I'm going to move this over here. Actually, we're going to move it behind. Yeah, we probably do make it behind it. So behind the what will be our front brick, our front stonework. I'm going to go ahead and rotate this. There we go. W, I'm going to just move this over. We have two sets of bricks, so we're going to just deal with the one right now. Okay, so something like that. I'm going to go ahead and scale this in just a tad. Just enough right there. There we go. Oh, actually, we'll leave that move on so that we can control click. And we're just going to move this around. Well, I guess actually what I think we should do is I'll grab these two together and I'm going to invert. Oops. Let's grab these two again and then invert the masking. W, grab the front of that one and we're going to pull this back. Something about there. Okay, I'm not concerned right now because I can delete that one out. Let's grab this guy, W, and we're going to oops, make sure we rotate R. All right, and let's move that in to something like this, and we want to scale it out till it fits like that. Okay, I'm going to grab this guy right here, Shift F, so you can see it's all one poly group, but with it selected we can now go ahead and do auto groups. All right, so I can now grab that. Oops, let's do this. Grab all of these, invert, and I can go to my geometry tab. Again, modify topology and delete hidden. All right, I can grab this one brick. It's a little long. All right, so I can hit W, invert. Let's grab this and we want to pull it in a bit, just so we're not overlapping the brick. Yeah, something like that. This brick is a little short, so we're going to scale it out. Oops. How about let's first go to our poly groups again and auto group it. This way I can grab it. Oops. There we go. W, I'm going to grab this one. And let's just scale it a little bit. There we go. And then obviously we need to now move it down. So something like that. We need to pull it up a little bit, or scale it up, I should say. So scale that. And then we're going to scale it inward, or I'm sorry, scale it towards the left, so it's a little more fitting. There we go, something like that. All right, so now what we can do is subtool, duplicate, W, we're going to just drop this down, something like here, scale it up a little bit. Actually, what I do need to do is I need to go to my, no I don't. With deformation I can do it this way. I'll just scale it out this way. I grab on this side, scale it out this way. There we go. And grab the centerpiece and do something like that. What I will do, so they're not exactly the same thing on both sides, is I'm going to go to deformation and I'm just going to mirror that. There we go. All right, so now if I go to our top mesh that has the top and the base in it, and I only grab the top, let's see, let's turn off the transparency. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. That's looking, that's coming together. I should probably just square these ones out, so pull them back a little bit. Sure. But yeah, that's coming along very nicely indeed, I think. Let's go ahead and do a quick Shift F. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll do a W. I'm going to grab these, and we're just going to literally pull them back. Shift F. There we go. And what I think I'll do is I'll go up, or I should say down one. We need to do the same here. Oops. That's okay, I can do it this way. W, and we're just going to pull these back a little bit. Okay. I think I need to pull these a little towards the, I'm going to do a quick W to scale these out. I'm going to pull these out a little bit this way, and I'm going to invert this and scale it out a little bit more there. And we're of course going to have to fill in an interior here, which we have a wall for, so we can do that no problem. All right, let's go ahead and make sure you save up your file and we'll continue. All right, this is coming together pretty nicely. I like what we're doing with this. Okay, we do need an interior base. So what I'm going to look to do is I'm going to say, let's hide the roof so I can see what I'm doing. And we need to hide the uppermost piece as well. Yeah, so we do have a bit of a gap. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy one of our walls, say the back wall. I'll just go ahead and get out of perspective. I will duplicate this, W, or I should say R, and I'm going to just rotate it around. Okay, and I only need, I can turn all of that off, and I only need that on. All right, so let's go ahead and get this positioned in. W. I'm going to do this one corner right in there. That way when I now do a move, or technically a scale, I'm going to scale this in this direction, like that. And then I can go ahead and turn it around and scale this in this direction. I don't care that I'm overlapping. I'm going to be taking that down in just a second. Let's go ahead and now W, and we're going to pull this down. So I need to be semi-level with that. Okay, that's good. All right, I did a Control Shift and I clicked on this particular brick. And I'll just scale this in. I should probably just delete that, but no one's going to see that one back there. Technically, that's okay. There we go. Make sure you start from the end of the brick in order to be able to scale it in the proper direction. Otherwise, you're going to scale it. Like for instance, if I do this, and I'm not at one corner, when I start to scale it out, it's going to scale both sides. So you do want to make sure that you're aware of that. So I'm just going to rescale this out a little bit. Control Shift. Oops, let's try that. And something like that. I need to pull these in. They're actually intercutting into the other bricks, and I don't want to. I want to try and make sure it looks decent, so it's not overlapped on some of those pieces. There we go. I'm okay with something like that. All right, so now we've got that in as well. We can hit P again for perspective to take a look. All right. Yeah, that's looking really nice. That's certainly looking like a mausoleum. Now we need to do a little bit of work on the columns. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I save up. Again, I save up quite a lot, as you can see, but I'd rather have them than not. It's better and smarter, trust me. Go ahead and make sure you save up, and we'll continue.